Hi everyone, it's Mike.
And Ravin.
And we're going to play the next mission for Marvel Zombies. We're going to try out of the Fantastic Four Under Siege expansion too.
Yep.
And this is the first mission for the zombie one.
Yes.
Because we painted up some of those.
Called Expanding the Food Supply.
We got Galactus in the back too. I got to finish up doing so we can do the zombie mode for Galactus too.
Yep.
Well, he's zombie. We have to play the heroes against him. We haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
But that's the map.
This world has been picked clean. Lucky for us, we happened across a rumor of a marvelous invention in the Baxter Building, a teleporter capable of crossing dimensions. Whether Reed Richards has managed to escape this universe for another or fell before managing to activate it is irrelevant. However, it appears that a group of living heroes heard about this as well and has come to claim it for their own. They hold the access codes to the teleporter, so we'll need to coax them out. So, the objectives are, and we accomplish these in order, open the green door by taking the 4 access codes.
So the green door's over there.
We'll talk about the access codes and the special rules.
Okay.
And escape via the exit with all zombie heroes. Any zombie hero may leave through this zone for free. They end of their turn as long as there are no enemies in it. For the special setup, we had to place the green and blue objective randomly among the red objectives face down.
So there's 2 there. There's one sink. Is there? Oh, yeah, it's on top of the bed over there by Nana.
Yeah.
And then there's one. Where is it? On top of the table here.
And because we have 5 to 6 zombie heroes, we'll be using the green spawn point.
Okay, that's over there.
And it's active from the start of the game.
Okay.
So we do not place a bystander card nor draw a spawn card for the spawn symbol in the starting zone.
So that's us coming up from the subway?
It's supposed to be us coming from the subway. And when a zombie hero enters a zone containing an objective, automatically reveal it.
Okay.
The zombie hero gains 5 XP. If it was a green or blue objective, spawn 1 superhero on the blue spawn point.
Okay. And then right there.
And if it was a red objective, spawn 1 superhero in that objective zone.
Oh, that's going to be dangerous. Okay.
Yes. And place the revealed objective token on the spawned superhero's card representing the access code they are guarding. And when a zombie hero eliminates a superhero guarding an access code, they take the objective token on the superhero's card and keep it next to their dashboard. The green door can only be opened once all 4 access codes have been taken.
Okay.
And the blue spawn point is never active. It's only used to indicate the spawn point for some of the superheroes guarding access codes.
Okay, so once we get the 2 ones, we can just take it off the board if we want or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I put that on top of the store there because there's a spawn point there. So it's not in front so we see it.
Right.
So there's a spawn right there too. That's why that's on top of the building.
All right.
So we'll start the first turn. So I'm going to activate Dr. Doom first. Hunger goes up to 1. His blue ability is each time you eliminate a superhero, draw 1 zombie trait. During your turn, you may discard 2 zombie traits to reduce your hunger by any amount.
Neat.
And I think my whole team's basically just going to go by that mailbox, by that door up there. I don't want to go to the one that's right on the spawner. It's a little dangerous. So Dr. Doom's going to spend 3 actions to go to the door by the mailbox. And he's done. I'm going to do the same thing with Luke Cage. His hunger goes up to 1. And he's going to go right next to Dr. Doom. His blue ability is once during each enemy phase, you may ignore 1 wound you would receive.
Cool.
And I'm going to do the same thing with Thor. He's going to spend 3 actions to go where the rest of my team is. And his blue is enemies suffer -1 toughness, minimum 1 against your attacks. Each time a superhero ends their move within range 1, you may increase hunger to perform 1 free imitation hammer attack with range 0 to 1.
Cool.
So he's going to go over to the rest of my team.
2, 3.
And then it's over to you. To do it faster, it's up to you. You can go, because I'm going here, to get that. I don't know if you want to go here or if you want to come as a team. It's up to you. What do you think?
Well, we're close enough to that. What I was thinking was that if we split here, we're close enough together where we should be okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go the opposite way.
Yeah.
Okay, so your team's gonna go towards the blue spawner then, because we haven't revealed anything on the blue spawner. I was gonna say if I was in there and gonna reveal it, I don't want to drop a superhero on you just in case. But
Right.
okay.
So I'm going to activate Invisible Woman. Her hunger goes up to 1. Her blue ability is each time you perform a move action, you may increase hunger. If you do, ignore enemies and may move one zombie hero in your zone along with you.
The zombie here. Okay, yeah, because I think the other one's bystander too or something, because we used her too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's gonna go 1, 2, and 3 here.
Okay, and you're not gonna drag anyone with you yet, right?
No, not yet.
They're all gonna come with you anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's done. I'm gonna activate Winter Soldier next. His hunger goes up to 1. His blue ability is each time you eliminate an enemy or bystander with a Devour attack, you may also eliminate one trooper in your zone.
Cool.
Yeah. So he's going to do his 1, 2, 3. He's done. And the Thing, hunger goes up to 1. His blue abilities, enemies suffer -1 toughness against your attacks, minimum 1. While ravenous, you cannot suffer wounds from troopers or specialists. Cool. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So he's going to do the same and just go 1, 2, 3. And my team is done.
So we have your team has one that does -1 toughness, and so do I.
Yep.
So if they're in the same, oh no, it doesn't stack because it goes. Okay, so that's good to know. So there's no bystanders or enemies on the board, so we'll just do spawning.
All right.
So there'll be number 1 there. That will be 2 by the purple car, and then the green. Because the blue isn't, they say it's not active, right?
And then that one.
And then, yeah, the one that's on top there. Oh, there's 4 spawners.
Yeah.
Okay. So from number 1. Daydreaming. There you go.
Guard rush.
Yes. And then over by the purple car.
2 more guards. It's guard day today.
Oh, hopefully it's not like we didn't shuffle that good the last time. All the superheroes that came up in that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the green?
Yeah.
2 guard rush.
Okay. And then if that's another guard, I'm shuffling that. Okay. Okay.
4. Oh, so the last one was 1 guard rush. We're in blue. I don't know what I'm talking about. And 4.
Okay, so we'll put those on the board, and it will be your turn.
Yep.
So I just moved the Jabba the Hutt building over there so we could actually see the spawner there.
Yep.
Okay, so it's your team.
So I'm going to activate Invisible Woman. Her hunger goes up to 2. For her first action, she's going to open this door.
Okay, so there's 1 spawn in there, and then we'll see what the bystander is.
Yep.
So, what's in that? Of course, it's a superhero. Okay.
We'll have to kill it. Well, no, we do have to kill it, but we don't.
We don't get an
That one
access
doesn't have
code.
an access
Yeah,
code.
it's only the ones from the objectives.
Okay, so let's see who we got.
Oh, a new one.
Kitty Pryde. Ignores walls when moving. Does not
so
trigger
Sandman.
spawns if she enters a closed building. Each zombie hero can only attack her zone once per turn.
Yeah, interesting. She has 3 hit points, though.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be there. Oh, and the bystander, because that got
Let's
revealed.
do that
Let's see
first.
who's in here.
Trish Tilby. When drawing heroic traits, you may draw an extra trait card and select one, discarding the other.
Cool. So we'll put those on the board.
So for Invisible Woman's second action, she's going to move, and I'm going to use my blue ability. So I'm going to increase my hunger to 3, and I'm going to move myself and Thing into the building.
Okay.
And then for my third action, I'm going to try to devour Kitty Pryde.
Okay. Shadowcat, Kitty Pryde. They say Kitty Pryde on the card, I think.
So 3 dice for my hunger, 1 dice for devour. So I need 3 4s.
Okay. Spicy doesn't have a rule that you can't devour her. So.
It's on 4s.
Oh, too bad you don't get 3s.
Oh.
So hunger does go up, though.
So she's ravenous.
Okay. And that was your last action?
Yep.
So at the end of your turn, you take a damage.
Yep.
Yeah, that through the wall thing, interesting, because she could actually phase through the wall if she wanted to get my team too.
Yep.
Cool.
Next, I'm going to activate Winter Soldier. His hunger goes up to 2.
What's his blue ability again?
Each time you eliminate an enemy or bystander with a devour attack, you may also eliminate 1 trooper in your zone.
Okay, so yeah, you can trigger the ability, but there's no trooper or anybody in there.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
should I go in there and try to attack her, or should I try to throw my spear from outside?
Oh, you have range. Oh, because he uses. I don't know if that's a koi spear or who that he has a spear in his leg too.
Yeah.
You don't waste an activation to move, so you have more chances to get her. Maybe.
Yep. So we're gonna do that.
Okay.
So 2 dice for hunger, 2 dice for the spear. Hits on 3s.
Okay. And you got it.
Awesome.
I forgot you can only attack her once, right? So you can get 1 chance.
Yep.
But you did 4 wounds to her and you got her, so you get free XP.
Cool.
Nice.
So for his second action, he's going to move in with the group.
Yeah, you don't want to be on that blue spot if something happens, right?
Just in case.
Okay.
And then for his third action, he's going to draw a zombie trait.
Okay. We'll keep... Oh, Tibby's going to go towards the closest... Oh, that's an interesting rule that didn't come up. Bystanders go towards the closest spawn point.
Yeah.
Once they go on the spawn point, they get to exit the board. The blue only counts as a spawn point for the heroes. So does that still count for her to escape?
I don't know.
It's still a spawn point. We'll say it that way. I don't want to get too much in. It's a spawn point. It's on the map as a spawn point.
Yeah.
So we'll say she can get off the board there.
Okay.
2, but then you'll lose... did you draw the zombie trait yet? No, you haven't picked it up. So keeping that in mind, Tibby can go next turn. On her turn, she's going to go to that blue spawner and go off the board. So you could devour her so that doesn't happen.
And if she escapes, we lose stuff, right?
No, that's only in the hero mode.
Okay.
If somebody gets devoured, you lose a zombie trait. You lose a hero trait and a power.
Okay.
This one, nothing happens if they escape. You just lose out on getting food.
All right. So, yeah, no, I think we're going to try to devour her. So 2 dice for his hunger, 1 dice for devour.
Okay, so we'll not get the zombie trait. We'll just because she's going to escape next.
Yep.
Because they immediately remove from the board if they enter a spawn point. So.
Yep.
Okay.
Hits on 4s.
Got her. So.
Awesome.
Oh, bystanders aren't worth any XP in this one.
Nope.
They didn't say, but your hunger goes down. And see us something about zombie traits too if you...
Yeah. You can pick 2 and then pick the best.
1, basically? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So he's done?
Yes, he is. So now we move on to Thing.
Okay.
Excuse me. So Thing's hunger goes up to 2. And he's going to... First action, go in the back and see what that...
Okay, so you automatically get 5 XP because it gets revealed. We'll reveal it when you move over there. And let's reveal what it is.
All right. So we'll move there, and it is blue.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so hero goes onto the blue spawn point.
Awesome.
Lucky you didn't stay on there with Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Who is it? Oh, Mysterio.
Mysterio. Zombie heroes must spend +1 action whenever they attack his zone.
Oh, that came up, and remember he got stuck in that room in one of our other missions, and they screwed us a little bit?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll grab him, and he'll have that key card.
Yep. So for his second action, Thing's going to move back into the zone with Invisible Woman and Winter Soldier. And then, because I only have 1 action left, I'm going to get a zombie trait.
Okay.
Frenzied. Discard during your turn and increase hunger. Perform 1 free attack action.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's your team?
Yep.
Okay, so it's over to me. I'm going to activate Dr. Doom. Hunger was up to 2. I'm going to open the door for my first action. And there's 2 spawners in there.
Yep.
And a bystander. Okay, so from the one right in front of the door, we'll do first. So.
Feeling brave right in front of the door?
Yeah, let's see.
1 specialist.
Okay, yeah. Oh, did thing didn't go into yellow when he got the 5 XP, did he?
Nope.
Okay, good. Okay, and then the one right next to it.
6 troopers.
Oh, there's a bunch of those. Okay. And then you want to flip over the bystander. Who's it going to be?
Callisto.
Oh, she's a fighting
When
one.
attacking, you may ignore target priority.
Cool. So we'll grab those. I was thinking I could bring Thor back to beat Mysterio, but you got to spend another action, so I don't have 4. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Doctor Doom has 2 more things you can do. His second thing, I'm going to do... So I move in there and devour. But no, I don't have lightning. I'll do lightning. So it's 0 to 1. 2 dice plus 2 because of hunger. Not that specialist. No hunger, and I get it. For his last action, I'm going to go right into the building. I don't want to be outside of the spawner.
Nope.
And he's done. So I'm going to go with Luke Cage. Hunger is now at 2. He's going to spend 2 actions to go into the zone where the troopers are. And for his last action, I'm going to attack that zone. So 2 for hunger and 2 for his fists hitting on freeze. Nice, I got 2. Thor's going to do the same thing. His hunger goes up to 2. He's going to spend 2 actions to go where Luke Cage is. And he gets 2 dice for hunger and 2 for his imitation hammer hitting on freeze. You got 3 of them. Nice. And that's my team. So Luke Cage will be able to absorb that wound with his blue ability from the trooper.
Yeah.
So we'll activate him first. So Luke Cage will absorb that wound from his blue ability. And then everything else... Oh, Mysterio would move up into your zone with your team. And does he have range or anything? No, he just takes another action. Okay. And then can Thing absorb wounds or is it just minus toughness?
It's minus toughness. While ravenous, you cannot suffer wounds from troopers or specialists.
Okay, so someone's going to take a wound. Who wants to take the wound?
I think can take it.
Okay. Yeah, I think the human thing can absorb wounds.
Yeah.
You just used. Okay, and now everything else will move up. And then we'll do spawning. So everything moves, so we'll do spawning. Number 1, at the subway.
All specialists. It's a good thing you got... No, actually, no, we're in blue, so no one.
Okay. No one's in yellow still yet? Oh, nope. Thing is closed. Yep, okay.
Yep.
So, by the purple car. Sidearm. Oh, lucky we beat all those specialists in the troopers in that zone.
Yep, so only one gets 1 shot.
Okay, you want to roll the dice for that one right now?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
So, 5 plus, I got a 5.
So, I'll give it to... Oh, Luke Cage already absorbed the wound, so I'll give it to Luke Cage anyway.
Okay.
From the green. Trooper guard rush.
Yep, only 1.
And then at that last spawner there.
2 troopers.
Okay, so we'll put those on the board, and then will be my turn. First thing spawned, Callisto would have moved to Dr. Doom's zone. And then it's my turn. So I'm going to activate Dr. Doom. His hunger is now at 3. I'm going to try to shoot lightning outside because he is ranged at those 2 guards.
All right.
So it's 3 dice for hunger and 2 for lightning, hitting on freeze. Nice, you got both of them.
Yep.
For his second action, I'm going to try to devour Callisto. So 3 dice for hunger, 1 for devour, hitting on a 4. Got it. So hunger's now at 0. For his last action, I'm going to try to get that trooper with lightning. So 2 dice, hitting on freeze.
Cool.
Got it. Twice. And that's Dr. Doom. I am going to activate Thor. His hunger goes up to 3, and I'm going to move into that zone. So he gets 5 XP, and we'll reveal it too. Did he flip it over?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to get a superhero in that zone.
Yeah.
What superhero is it?
Gambit.
Oh, the zombie one came up last game. What's this one do?
Can attack from a range equal to the highest danger level
among
the zombie heroes. His attacks hit all zombie heroes in the targeted zone.
Explosive cards. So yeah, if you're in red, he can throw cards from 4 away.
That's crazy.
Nice. Cool. So we'll grab him. And I still have 2 more actions. So I have 2 actions left. His blue is enemies suffer -1 toughness, so Gambit's going to be at 2.
Cool.
Against your attacks. Each time a zombie hero ends, superhero ends their move within range 1, you may increase hunger to perform 1 free imitation hammer attack. He spawned on me, he didn't move. And does it say you may? So even if we wanted to fight that rule, I'm not going to, because then I'd be ravenous.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack Gambit. So 3 dice because of hunger, 2 for his imitation hammer. Hitting on freeze, I only got to get 2 of these. Got him. And hunger goes up. So I get 2 XP because we're doing that house rule. If we roll their toughness, you only get the XP for what toughness level you killed them.
Yes.
The normal rule is you're supposed to get free XP, but we made it that if you lower their toughness, you only get the XP that you beat them at.
Right.
So I'm only at 5. I'm not at yellow yet with him.
Okay.
So he moved in. He attacked. I'm ravenous right now. So for his last action, I'll move back to where Luke Cage is. And at the end of my turn, I'll take 1 damage because I'm ravenous.
Okay.
So we got our first key card, and on your turn, you could probably get Mysterio, hopefully?
That's the plan.
Okay. So I have Luke Cage left. His hunger is now at 3. He's going to move down to where Dr. Doom is for 1 action. And I don't want to go out by myself, even though he can absorb wounds. I already took 1. I'm going to wait there. So I'm going to grab a zombie trait and forgo my last action.
Okay.
So what zombie trait do I get?
Lunge. Discard during your turn and increase hunger. Move up to 1 zone, ignoring enemies, and perform 1 free devour attack.
Nice. And that's my team. So it's over to you.
Yeah. So I'm going to activate Invisible Woman. She is already at 4 because she's ravenous. For her first action, she's going to get a zombie trait. Resist hunger. Discard during your turn. Decrease hunger by 1.
Ooh. So you got a zombie trait. Oh, and it's going to take you 2 actions to attack him.
Yeah, so if I want to do that, I got to do it now.
Yeah. But then you can attack. What's your attack at? You would get
3 dice hits on 4s.
Oh, so if you discard that now, decrease hunger, you'll get 6 dice hitting on 4s. Better than your ravenous one.
Yeah. Well, no.
Better than your devour attack.
Yes.
Yeah, let's try that. You want to discard it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's at 3 now.
And now you got to spend 2 actions to attack.
Yes. So
Mysterio.
hopefully not getting any more hunger, getting back into round
Yeah.
and taking another wound.
Okay.
So 3 dice for her hunger and 3 dice for psionic blast. Hits on 4s.
Did you get no hunger?
I got
And
no
you got
hunger.
4 nice roll. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You got him.
Awesome.
You would have killed a 4 HP one. So you get free XP, and we got Mysterio. Nice. And we got our second key card.
All right. So I'm going to activate Winter Soldier. His hunger goes up to 1. For his first action, he's going to move out into the street. For his second action, he's going to throw his spear at those guards. So 2 dice for his spear and 1 dice for his hunger. And he hits on 3s.
Okay. Nice. That's 2 good rolls.
Yep.
You got 1.
So for Winter Soldier's third action, I'm going to get a zombie trait, which means I'm going to activate Tris Tilby's ability, which is when drawing heroic traits, you may draw an extra trait card and select one, discarding the other. I think that's supposed to say when drawing zombie traits.
Does it say?
It says heroic traits.
Oh, you know what? I grabbed the card for... Oh, you know what we did? We have the cards, the bystanders for the superheroes out. Not the zombie ones. There's 2 different piles, right?
Right.
So They're usually about the same ability. It's just they're flipped from zombie. That I'm gonna switch because Callisto's is when attacking you ignore target priority. I'll see what the zombie one is. We'll switch it after this.
Okay. So I'm gonna draw 2 zombie traits.
Okay.
And discard one.
Okay. And before we draw it, we'll check now because sometimes they change a little bit. So I'll switch over the decks now.
Okay.
So we check the cards. We switch them over. So Callisto's is when attack, same thing. Same with Tibby's is the exact same one. It's a zombie trait one, right?
Yeah. When drawing zombie traits, you may draw an extra trait card and select one, discard the other.
And we won't flip those over yet because we don't want to know who they are. But when we flip them over, we'll just switch them with their correct card for the zombies.
Yes.
Okay.
So 2 zombie traits.
Yeah. And you pick one.
So first one I got is Insatiable. Discard after attacking and increase hunger. Reroll any dice. Or Feast. Discard when performing a Devour attack. This attack may eliminate more than one enemy. Target priority applies.
Which one do you want to use?
I think I'm going to keep Feast.
Okay.
And then I have to discard that one.
And Soldier's done?
Yes.
Okay.
So now I'm going to activate Thing. His hunger goes up to 3. He is going to go out for 2 actions where this guard is. So 1, 2. And then he's going to try to devour that guard.
And Devour's attack, so he's -1 toughness because of your blue ability, right?
Yes. Because it says your attacks.
Yeah, and Devour is the attack.
Yes. So 3 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, and it hits on 4s.
Is that all for his blue ability too, or does he have something?
Well, Ravenous, you cannot suffer wounds from troopers or specialists.
Oh, okay, so the guard can still hit you. Okay.
Yeah.
So you only need 1 because you lower his toughness?
Yeah.
4. You didn't even get Raven? Yeah, you super killed him.
Awesome.
And then your hunger goes down to 0 because that was Devour.
Yep.
And you're not at yellow yet, right? You're at 6?
Nope, right on the line.
Oh, okay. So we have a couple people. Now, next turn, I think we're going to get into yellow.
Absolutely.
And that's his actions?
Yep.
And that's everybody. So there's no bystanders. So we'll move everything up and then do spawning. And that blue, like they said in the rule, that's not a spawn. It's just where superheroes can end up.
Yeah.
So from number 1, Sidearm.
Oh, crap.
We got 2 Sidearms this game already.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we'll activate that now. 4 dice. That Winter Soldier. That card's annoying. Don't roll good this time. Oh, you rolled 2. Okay, he doesn't have anything to... does he have any abilities or anything that happen? What's his blue ability again?
Each time you eliminate an enemy or bystander with a devour attack, you may also eliminate a trooper.
And you have Feast, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now you have nothing to negate that.
Yeah.
So you take 2 wounds.
That sucked.
It could have been worse. You could have got all 5. You rolled earlier. You rolled like 4 or 5, so that could have sucked.
Yeah.
Okay, and then because that's not cheating, counting cards. I think we've drawn 2 sidearms, right?
Yes.
I believe I can't remember. I remember going through it before with something. I think there's only 2 sidearms in the deck.
Hopefully.
So we don't have to worry about that again.
Ooh,
there's 2 extra activations, 2 sidearms, and 2 rushes. All the special abilities each one have, there's 2 of each, I think.
Okay. So at the purple card, 2 guards because we're still in blue, right?
Yep. I'm surprised with Sidearm all the special abilities. There's nothing about, I don't think, about what level you're at. That Sidearm isn't triggered at blue.
Yeah, interesting.
And then green. Speaking of extra activations.
Get to go.
But we're in yellow. We're not in yellow.
Oh crap! Right? Yeah, I keep forgetting. So
the extra activations, there's ones, but the special abilities, there's not about the danger level.
That's awesome that they don't get to go. That would have been annoying.
Yep.
And then last one.
Over here.
3 troopers.
Okay. Surprised we're still in blue.
Yeah, me too. Happens sometimes though.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll put those on the board and it will be your turn.
Yep. So I'm going to activate Thing first. His hunger goes up to 1. He's going to spend 2 activations moving into that zone with the guards. So 1, 2. And then for his third action, I think I said activation a minute ago. His third action, he's going to attack in that zone. So 3 dice for pulverize 1 dice for his hunger.
Have you been rolling free dice for his... Is he just devoured? I didn't realize he gets free attacks.
Yeah. And he hits on 4s.
Okay. And you're -1 toughness too, right?
Yes, because
Okay.
of his blue ability.
And those guards are -1 toughness, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, 4s. 4s.
I was going to say you got to save one for Invisible Woman, but that worked.
Yep.
So those 2 guards are done, and 2 more troopers. Nice. And you get 4 XP, and now you're in yellow.
Yep. So for his last action, because I want to leave something for Invisible Woman, because she doesn't need to take another wound if I can avoid it, is to get a zombie trait.
Okay. Of course.
Spawn 1 trooper in your zone, then draw another trait card. That's fine. It's more food for her.
Okay.
Insatiable. Discard after attacking and increase hunger. Reroll any dice.
Nice.
So he's done. Now we're going to activate Invisible Woman.
Okay.
She's going to spend 2 activations to get 2 actions to get where thing is. 1, 2. And then for her last action, she's going to devour.
Oh, you know what you could done? Because you're going to plan to devour anyway.
Yeah.
When you moved past, I keep on calling Bucky, Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
you could increase your hunger to drag him into your zone. Making you ravenous, but you're going to be ravenous anyway when you want to devour.
All right. So we're going to do that.
Okay.
Put her hunger up to 4, and then
You would have spent
I wanted to call him Bucky, too.
Yeah.
A few times. He's going to come with them. So, 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, and it hits on 4s.
This plan would work as long as you don't botch this roll.
And now that you said that,
You've been rolling good. Oh,
Almost.
actually, you almost botched.
Almost.
Just that one. You know what it is? It's because you spent that extra hunger to bring Bucky. That's the one that said Bucky to Winter Soldier. That's what saved you.
Yep.
Okay. And you got your 1 XP for that too?
Yeah.
And she's done.
So I'm going to activate Winter Soldier. His hunger goes up to 2. And he is going to throw spears.
Spears?
Spears.
Throwing javelins at everyone?
At these 2.
Okay.
So for his first action. So 2 dice for the spear and 2 dice for the hunger. It's only 1 spear. There's no S. And it hits on 3s.
Okay. No hunger. Nice.
Oh, I got 2.
Yeah, we decided to throw it first just in case you got ravenous and then you could devour those guys, right?
Yep.
Are you in yellow yet?
I'm just at 6.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that again, this time with the 2.
Oh, how many did you take 2 hit points already off of him?
Yeah.
How did he get 2 hit points taken off already?
He got hit by something that he took 2 wounds. I forget what it was now.
Oh, sidearm.
Sidearm.
I was going to say, what happened?
Yeah, the sidearm.
he
got shot with the sidearm.
It's funny that he got shot by sidearm and now he's missing his arm.
Yep.
Okay.
Zombicide jokes.
Yep.
So we're going to do 2.
Zombicide dad jokes.
Yeah. So 2 for the spear, because it's like I said, it's only 1 spear.
Okay.
2 for the hunger. Hits on 3s.
I was worried you were going to get ravenous there, but no, that was good. You got them both. Now you're in yellow, so you have one more action.
Yeah.
Zombie trait.
Yep.
Okay.
And he takes 2 because of Tristility and picks 1. So first is submit to hunger. Discard during your turn. Increase hunger by any amount. Ignore ravenous this turn. And rotten strength. Discard before attacking and increase hunger. Enemies suffer -1 toughness to a minimum of 1. We're going to take the rotten strength.
Now we have 3 characters that can -1. Jeez. Yep. Okay.
So he is done.
Yep.
And that's me.
So it's over to me. So my team's going to be Except Doctor Doom, we're going to be real ravenous, and I don't want to try to go get those guards on the spawn point because that's going to put me in a bad spot. So I'm going to take some wounds from Ravenous this turn.
Okay.
Because I have Lunge with Luke Cage, but I don't want to lunge onto the spawner and then be stuck there.
Yeah, that probably won't be good.
So Luke Cage is going to go. Hunger goes up to 4, so he is Ravenous. Okay, enemy phase you with ignore 1 wound, so I can't ignore the wound from Ravenous.
Okay.
I'm going to spend, because he's still only at 2, I think he's our lowest one. He's going to spend 3 actions to go onto the blue spawner. And he's done. And he's going to take 1 wound, taking him to 3.
He can't block the wound?
No, that's what I just said. That is, once during each enemy phase.
Oh, that, okay.
Yeah, you may ignore 1 wound you would receive. The Ravenous happens at the end of your turn.
Right.
So Luke Cage is done. Thor's going to go. He's already Ravenous. So he's going to spend, and he's only at 5. He can't throw his hammer yet. It's melee.
That's not a range. Yeah, I was going to say that's.
No, it's because he's the zombie one. The
other
hero
one, it's
one
a ranged attack?
I believe so. Because he throws his hammer, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Molinar?
Yeah.
What are they called?
So he's going to go where Luke Cage is, and he's going to take a wound, so he's at 3.
He won't get all. He only has.
Oh, yeah,
all the
I'm
way.
back 1, so he's going to go next to Luke Cage.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. The model for him is pretty cool, too, that his arms rip, too, because he can't pick up the hammer.
Yeah.
And then I took the wound. Dr. Doom's going to go. Hunger goes up to 1. He's going to spend 1 action to go outside. Should I get those? I don't want them trailing behind us. And I can just stay where Thor is anyway. So I'm going to spend an action to attack those guards.
Okay.
So I get 1 dice for lightning, 1 dice for devour, 2 for lightning. So 3 dice hitting on a 3. Callisto makes me ignore target priority, but doesn't matter right now.
You mean 1 dice for hunger?
1 dice for hunger, 2 for lightning.
Okay.
Hitting on a 3. Let's try to get it 1 guard.
Got 1.
Nice. So he has 1 more action, and he's going to move down to where Thor is. And that's my team. So I'll go first next turn. And we'll move everybody else up. Those moved up. So we'll do spawning by the subway. We are in yellow now.
Yep. So 4 troopers.
Purple car.
5 trooper rush.
Okay. Yeah, lucky I didn't see that would have sucked. If we were on that spawner, we would have took 5 wounds and we would have died right there. That would have sucked. Okay. And then green.
2 specialists.
And red.
6 troopers.
Okay. Now I don't want to think. We only got 1 superhero drawn so far. So hopefully they're not in a row like when we did our last game. That would suck.
Yeah, well, and thank goodness we already pulled all the sidearms too.
Yeah.
We got a lot of
I'm assuming there's only 2. Hopefully there's not more.
Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Hopefully.
And we haven't played the shooter zombies, I think, in the Hydra one too. I think they can attack from... They're not like the craziness with Fort Hendricks that they can shoot down the whole street. I think they only got range 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say.
I hated that
The
with Fort Hendricks.
were really bad.
If you house rule them, that would be fun. Okay, so we'll put these on the board, and then it will be my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to ask. Okay. So Luke Cage is going to go. He's already ravenous, so that's not going to go up. I can't use lunge because I can't increase hunger to lunge.
Right.
So he's going to spend 2 actions to go where those troopers are.
2.
And for his last action, because he's still only at 2, he's going to try to devour one of those troopers.
Okay.
5 dice. I need 1 4. That.
Whoa.
The stupid reflection. No, we got 2 6s and all those.
That's terrible.
You did get 2 6s. I only get to kill 1 though, and hunger goes down to 0. And now he's finally at 3. So I'm going to activate Dr. Doom. His hunger is now at 2.
Okay.
I'm going to attack the zone in front of us, and I ignore target priority. So I'm not going to try to get the guard, right? Depending on what I roll.
Okay.
Because you don't got to delegate your attacks, I think, before you roll.
I don't think so.
So that's 4 dice total attacking that zone, hitting on a 3. And if I eliminate a superhero, yeah, that's not a superhero or anything. That's just blue. So force. Oh, sorry, freeze. I got 2. I can get rid of the guard or the troopers. I'm going to get rid of the 2 troopers. So that was his first action. He is in yellow now. So he's going to do that again. 2 dice plus 2 because of hunger. 4 dice hitting on a free. Ignoring target priority. Hunger goes up by 1. And I kill 3. I'm going to kill those 3 troopers. And hunger goes up by 1. So for his last 2 actions, I'm going to go over to where Thing and your team is. And he's done. So Thor is ravenous. I don't want him to... He's going to trail behind a bit, but I don't want him to take any more wounds. So he's going to spend 1 action to go where the guard is. His second action, I'm going to attack that zone. And enemies -1 toughness against your attack, so that includes Devour. Each time a superhero ends their move within range 1. Okay. You can perform increase hunger. Okay. So, 5 dice. I need a 4.
We're devouring.
Yes. I saw the... Okay, there's 1. That was like that. So, hunger goes down to 0. Because he's still at 6, not in yellow yet. I only got 1 more action. I'm going to move down towards the blue spawner. And Thor's done.
I'm going to activate Winter Soldier. His hunger goes up to 3. For his first action, he's going to move here. For his second action, he's going to toss his spear at this pack here.
Okay.
So, 3 dice for hunger, 2 dice for the spear, hits on 3s. 4.
And you did get into Ravenous, but you got rid of 4 of them. Nice.
Yep. So for my third action, he's going to devour. And I should have to discard Feast now, right? Because it says discard when performing a devour attack. This attack may eliminate more than 1 enemy.
Oh, you're performing it now, so yeah, you would discard it now.
Okay.
Because if you did it afterwards, you're kind of... You know what the roll was, so you could decide. So you have to do it before.
Yeah, so I'm going to discard because I'm going to devour.
Okay.
In the whole, and if I get it, it eliminates more than 1 enemy. So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, and hits on 4s.
Okay. You got both of them.
Cool. So for Winter Soldier's last action, he's going to open this door.
Okay. What spawns there?
Superhero.
I jinxed it. I was talking about them. So who's sewing up?
Vulture.
What's he do?
Remove 2 troopers within range 1 when he activates, if possible. For each trooper removed, he performs +1 action this turn.
Oh, cool. So I'll grab him. And then the bystander too. Who's going to be in there?
Ben.
Oh, he's new.
Urich?
Yeah.
Each time enemies move within a zone with a bystander or another superhero, you may spend 1 power to...
Oh, that's going to change because it's not the zombie one. So
yeah.
Okay, so we'll put the zombie version of him down.
Yeah.
And then I'll put Vulture. That one is...
So, each time a bystander is revealed or leaves a zone with a zombie hero, you may perform 1 free move action, ignoring enemies.
Oh, interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I just finished painting him up, so he's new.
Yeah.
So I'll put him down. It's him, Vulture, and then Winter Soldier's done, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate Invisible Woman. Her hunger goes up by 1. She is going to move here for 1 activation, and then into the zone with Thor for 2. For her third action, she's going to move again, but she's going to use her blue ability. So her hunger is going to go up to 2. And she's going to move and take Thor with her.
He's trailing, okay.
Over here. And then for her fourth action, she's going to do that again. So we're going to put her hunger at 3.
Because you can do it multiple times, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't say once per turn for the blue?
Each time you perform a move action,
okay.
You may increase hunger. If you do, ignore enemies and may move 1 zombie hero in your zone along with you.
Cool.
So we moved Thor.
So he's not trailing now?
No.
Nice.
So she's done. And now we're on to Thing. So Thing is going to spend 2 actions to go in the zone with Vulture. So 1, 2. And then he's going to attack for his third. So 3 dice for Pulverize, 2 dice for his Hunger. And it hits on 4s. And Vulture is -1 toughness against the attacks.
Okay. And the full blue ability, what's it do?
Enemies suffer -1 toughness against your attacks, minimum 1, while ravenous.
Okay,
You cannot suffer wounds from troopers or specialists.
Okay, you're not ravenous.
Nope.
You got him, and no hunger. Nice.
Yeah.
So, and you lowered his toughness though, so you only get 2 XP because of the rule we're doing for it.
Yes.
So you have 1 more action left.
Yep.
You can either go down and get that objective. We don't know. There's a 50-50 chance it's green or red. If it's red, you're going to be stuck there with 1, and then you're going to get 2 damage because your version doesn't absorb wounds, right?
No.
If it's green, there's going to be a superhero on the blue, and then on the next enemy phase, he or she's going to spend 1 action to go to our zone and then attack us.
Yeah.
Which is a better off than the red one, but it could trigger Thor's ability that enemies suffer -1 toughness. Each time a superhero ends their move within range 1, I can increase hunger and attack. So if someone moves into my zone, which they will, I can attack them with his blue ability.
So maybe
that's
not a bad idea.
Yeah, the worst is it's going to be red and you're going to take 2 wounds, but the thing can take it. We're semi-close to the exit.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the gamble, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll spend your last action. Move that back again.
To move over here.
And you reveal it and you get 5 XP. Is that going to put you to orange or anything?
Close, I think. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, 17.
Okay, close. Because that would have been another thing. We would have been spawning at orange too. That would suck. So reveal it. It's green. Okay, so that worked out for you, but then we got to see what superhero's going to show up.
Colossus.
Crap. What'd she do?
Gains +1 toughness for each zombie hero with a devoured bystander within range 1.
So he starts at 3. Dr. Doom has Callisto, so he's going to be at 4.
Yeah.
Does Invisible Woman have 1?
Nope.
And the Thor? No. Oh, lucky. Okay. So I think he showed up before. Was one of them. Don't have devoured bystanders near him. Okay, so I'll grab Colossus. So now we know, though, that last objective in the building is the superhero's going to spawn on us.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's Thing's turn?
Yes.
So our teams are done. So we're going to move everyone. So let's do Colossus. Oh, no, the bystanders are after the enemy phase, so we'll move him after.
Yeah.
So Colossus will move into our zone for his first action. Then I'm going to trigger the blue ability of Thor. Each time a superhero ends their move within range 1, you may increase hunger to perform 1 free imitation. Oh, this attack. My hunger doesn't even. I should have thought that through. He only gets 2 attacks with his hammer. He's going to go up to 1, which gives him 3 attacks. Colossus is going to be at toughness 4 because Dr. Doom has a bystander, so I won't be able to kill him anyway. I could try to hit him, but I can't roll 4 on 3 dice.
Well, it says. Does it say?
Oh, but you're -1 toughness.
Yeah.
So I'd have to hit every dice.
We could try it.
Let's do it. So I'll increase hunger. So I get 3 dice. Hitting on a 3. Colossus at toughness 3 now.
That's a lot of 3s.
All the 3s.
I can do it. Oh, boo.
Oh, and no one stacks minus. No. Okay. So my hunger goes up by 1. And then now he'll trigger his second action. Yeah. He's going to hit one of us. Invisible Woman is at what?
4.
I'm at 3. Doom's at 5. Doom can take a wound. He's at full hit points.
All right.
Okay. And then everything else will move up. Those runners are going to come into our zone. And then those will move up into Winter Soldiers and Luke Cage's. And, yep, he's going to move forward towards the closest spawn point. So now that Colossus moved there and Winter Soldier also has a bystander, he's going to be toughness 5.
Yeah.
That's going to suck.
Yep.
And the superheroes can discard a bystander to negate a wound, but zombie heroes can't.
Yeah.
You figure the heroes wouldn't get rid of a bystander, but weird. Okay, so we'll do spawning now too. It's number 1.
3 specialists.
Because we're not in orange yet.
Not quite.
Luke Cage is still in blue. Another superhero.
I'll buy the purple car.
Who's coming?
Speaking of Luke Cage.
I guess it's the actual Luke Cage, not a clone, is it?
Devour attacks within range 1 suffer -1 to dice results. Devouring him does not reduce hunger.
Huh, interesting. I don't know if he showed up before.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
By the green car, green spawner. 3 specialists.
Okay.
And then down by us. Trooper Rush, 8.
Okay. Oh, so they're going to rush into the zone with Luke Cage and Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll put those on the board, and it will be your turn.
Yeah.
So it's looking a little tough now.
Absolutely.
And we have to beat Colossus to get that key card. It's toughness 5 now.
Yeah.
And it will be your turn.
Okay. I'm going to activate Winter Soldier. His hunger goes up to 1. He's going to attack in his zone for his first activation. So... First action, sorry. So 2 dice for the spear, 1 dice for his hunger, and it hits on 3s.
Okay. One hunger, you kill 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
So second action, we're gonna rinse and repeat. 2 dice for hunger, 2 dice for spear, attacking in the same zone.
You get 1 more dice this time though, because you got a hunger, right? You only hit 1 hunger before.
Oh right, yeah.
Dice.
2 dice for hunger, 2 dice for spear.
Okay. Hits on 3s, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. You got 4 of them. Nice. Oh, you know, too bad you didn't target Colossus. You could have killed Colossus. It was your minus toughness. That's okay. Now we know. And you got your 4 XP?
Yes, and he is now in orange.
So what's his orange?
Each time a rush card is drawn, you may perform 1 free move action before that activation.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you have 2 more actions. Do you want to try to do that now that you know that you would have killed Colossus with that roll?
Yeah, let's try it.
So it's 4 dice. And what's the Rotten Strengths card?
Yeah. I'm going to discard before attacking and increase my hunger. So I'll increase my hunger.
Oh, so you have to increase your hunger to do it.
Yeah, I'll increase my hunger to 3.
Okay.
Which will give me 1 more dice. And enemies suffer -1 toughness to a minimum of 1.
Okay, so then Colossus he's at 5 now because of the Dr. Doom and you have a bystander?
Yes.
So he's at 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5 dice hitting on 3s.
And you need 4 of them.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you got oh, roll's good.
Yep.
You got him, but you're hungry. You are ravenous now.
Yep.
And his toughness is supposed to be 5, but it's at 4, so you get 4 XP. And you kill Colossus. Nice. So that gave us our 3rd key card now.
Yep.
We only have to get 1 more. Nice.
So for his last action, Winter Soldier is going to devour.
Okay.
So 4 dice for devour, 1 dice. 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour. Hits on 4s.
Okay. Did you not?
I didn't get any.
Oh, you just rolled 4 dice, 5s and 6s, and then that's the opposite now.
And then woofed the rest of it.
Okay, crap. So he's going to be ravenous. He takes a wound?
Yes.
What's he at now?
2.
Ooh, okay.
And if I had got that, it would have eliminated a trooper in my zone too because of the blue ability. His blue ability, each time you eliminate an enemy or bystander with a devour attack, you may also eliminate 1 trooper in your zone.
Oh, okay.
So I would have got 2. But that's okay. So he's done. So I'm going to activate Thing now. His hunger goes up to 3. I'm going to, for first action, move here. I don't think I need him.
It's up to you. What does he do, Ben?
Each time a bystander is revealed or leaves a zone with a zombie hero, you may perform 1 free move action ignoring enemies. We have 3 bystanders left.
That could come in handy. And if you devour him, he'll roll you're already at 3 hunger, so...
Yeah, so maybe I will do that.
What are your 2 cards you have with him, too?
Discard during your turn and increase hunger, perform 1 free attack action.
Mm-hmm.
Discard after attacking and increase hunger, reroll any dice.
Okay, man, attacking, so...
So.
Your second action, you want to try to devour Ben?
Yes.
Okay.
So 3 dice for the hunger, 1 dice for devour. Hits on 4s.
Okay, so now you're ravenous. For your third action, do you want to try to devour him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Add 1 more dice.
Okay.
Jeez Louise. 4s.
Just 1 4. That's all you need.
There we go.
Okay. So you're no XP for him, but your hunger goes down to 0.
Yeah.
And you get that ability to be able to move when we reveal bystanders, or they move, right, or something.
Each time a bystander is revealed or leaves a zone, which is cool, with a zombie hero, you may perform 1 free move action.
Cool.
Ignoring enemies.
You have 1 more action. Do you want to go out with Winter Soldier and Luke Cage?
Yeah.
Okay. And he's done, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to activate Invisible Woman. Her hunger goes up to 4, so she's now ravenous. So she is going to try to devour one of the specialists that's in the zone with her.
Okay.
So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour. And it hits on 4s. I only need 1.
There you go.
There we go. So for her second action, I'm going to move. I'm going to increase my hunger by 1, and I'm going to take Thor with me.
To do
my blue ability, which is each time you perform a move action, you may increase hunger, which I did. If you do, you ignore enemies and may move 1 zombie hero in your zone along with you. So I'm going to take Thor.
And I'm pretty sure that zombie hero ignores it. It doesn't say that it does it, but yes, it's...
Yeah. If I'm ignoring the enemies, why would you not ignore them too?
Depends on the rule, but I think the other one says... I think the human version says the same thing too. I'm not sure. Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go over here for her second. And for her third, she's going to attack the troopers in that zone.
Okay.
So 3 dice for Psionic Blast, 1 dice for her hunger, and it hits on 4s.
Okay. Nice, you got 3. So you're in yellow now, so you get 1 more action?
Yes.
Nice.
So I'm going to attack again. 3 dice for the blast, 1 dice for her hunger, and it hits on 4s.
Okay.
So I get it, but I also get a hunger.
Okay. So now it's over to my team?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to pick Dr. Doom. He is now ravenous because it goes up to 4. First thing he's going to do is spend an action to try to devour that specialist.
Can you see him in the camera?
Yeah, his head's like poking right above his cape. Yep,
He's there.
You go.
There
Okay.
he is.
So 5 dice, I need a 4. Got it. For my second action, I'm going to move down with everybody in the group. For my third action, I'm going to open that door. So there's doors blocking that side so we don't spawn in the whole building.
Yeah.
So just those 2 spawns in the bystander. So the one right in front of the door. What's happening there?
Escorted bystander.
And we are in... Anyone in... Oh, no. Winter Soldier just got into orange, right?
Yes.
So 3 guards and the bystander.
Bystander is... Alicia Masters. Once
one of the
during
new
your
ones.
turn, when using any skill that increases hunger, you may increase hunger by 1 less.
Cool. Alicia Masters showed up, and then we got 1 more spawn. And then if we eliminate the guards, only 1 guard come back. That came up in our last game, right?
Yeah, if we eliminate the guards, but not the bystander.
Yeah, it's not the amount on the card. It's just 1 guard comes back.
Right.
So from the last one, 8.
8, yeah.
And they would rush, so they would split. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No, okay. I'll put the 8 down and then I'll move them forward. So they all, it's only 2 zones away, not 3 doing the opposite way, so they all go in that 1 room.
Yeah.
For my last action, I'm going to attack that zone with lightning. It's only 2 dice hitting on freeze, and I ignore target priority because of Callisto. So freeze. Got it. I can get rid of a guard or 2 troopers. I'm going to get rid of 2 troopers. So I don't think I got enough attacks to deal with them all. And I'm still in blue with both Thor and Luke Cage.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to wait outside. So Thor is going to get a zombie trait for 1 action.
Undead Rage. Discard and increase hunger by any amount when enemies enter your zone. Immediately perform 1 free attack targeting your zone.
Okay.
That'll be helpful.
Yep. Well, he's at 3 hunger now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to forgo his last 2 actions.
Okay.
Luke Cage is going to go. His hunger's at 1. He must have devoured something recently. I don't know why his hunger's only at 1.
I think he did.
Okay. And he is going to get a zombie trait.
Lunge.
I got another lunge. Okay.
And increase hunger. Move up to 1 zone, ignoring enemies, then perform 1 free devour attack.
Okay. So I got 2 of those now as him.
Yeah, cool.
And then he's going to forgo his actions too. So we're done. I'll go first next turn, but we'll move everything up and then do spawning. We got to reveal the bystander too that's in that room.
Too late. Instead of spawning a bystander, draw a spawn card for this zone.
Okay, so we'll draw the spawn card, and they would have moved too. So what are we spawning?
Specialist airdrop. If drawn during the enemy phase, instead of spawning as usual, for each zombie hero, spawn 1 specialist in their zone. Uh-oh.
But it wasn't the enemy phase when it happened. It's from opening the door.
Right.
So
we put
3 specialists in that zone instead.
Okay.
And then they're going, because they would have moved in the moving phase, they're going to be in our zone because they would have moved too.
Right.
So they moved into our zone. So now we have to spawn. So from number 1, extra activation troop. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know what we could? Okay, so what happened? Enemies. Every time a superhero enters a move, nope. Lunge, nope. Can't do anything. Each time a super. Do you have any move? Anything that happens if people go into your zone?
No, but you do. The Undead Rage.
Discard and increase hunger by any amount when enemies enter your zone. Immediately perform 1 free attack. I would only get a hunger. I could get off 1 guy with Devour, so it's not going to make that much of a difference.
Okay.
I might save that.
Other than that, discard during your turn, increase hunger. No.
What's Winter Soldier's blue?
Each time you eliminate an enemy or bystander with Devour attack, you may also eliminate 1 trooper in your zone.
And what's his orange? I thought you had
Each
something.
time a rush card is drawn, you may perform 1 free move action before that activation.
So how many are in that zone?
Good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's 6 in there. 1, 2,
Yeah, because
3,
the rest of them are
4, 5, 6. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's 6 in there, and our whole team is in there, right?
Yes.
And if I did a free, I would have to target the guard. Okay, I might as well do it now. So I'll do discard and increase hunger by Thor because they moved into our zone.
Okay.
And then I get a free devour attack. So I can only try to get rid of a guard here.
All right.
So I need 2 4s.
Because of his -1 toughness thing.
Oh, yeah. So I only need 1 then.
Awesome. We got it.
So 1 guard's gone. Actually pushed him into yellow now too, so he's finally at 7.
Awesome.
Okay, so now we have 6 wounds coming at us.
Yeah.
So Luke Cage can take 1, and during the enemy phase, because that's what's happening now, he'll ignore 1, so we have 5 more wounds.
Okay.
Dr. Doom will take 2, so we're at 3 wounds.
Okay. Invisible Woman can take 1.
So we're at 2 wounds. Luke Cage can take 1.
And the Thing can take 1.
Okay. So that's the 5 wounds we had?
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so we took the wounds. And now we'll do the next spawns. From the purple car.
4 guards.
Okay. The green spawn.
All superheroes, but we got rid of them all.
No, we still got Luke Cage.
Oh, Luke Cage. I forgot about him. So we'll move Luke Cage.
He moves 2 forward.
So 1, 2.
So now we got to worry about his ability that Devour attacks us in range 1, which we are now, -1 to dice results. Devouring him does not reduce hunger.
Okay.
So now we hit on 5s with Devour instead of 4s.
Okay.
And from the red spawn,
4 specialists.
Okay. So we'll put those on the board, and it will be my turn. So there's a lot of stuff coming over here now.
Yeah.
We gotta try to get out of there. So my team's gonna go first. I'm gonna activate Thor. His hunger is now at 1.
Okay.
And he's gonna attack that zone. So enemies suffer -1 toughness. Oh, and we forgot the 2 because it was blue. Each time a superhero ends their move within range 1, you may increase hunger to perform 1 free attack.
Oh.
Luke Cage finished his move within 1 of me.
Yeah.
So I would increase my hunger then to do attack. So then I would have attacked my zone. So I would have got 3 dice hitting on a 3.
Okay.
-1 toughness. So hunger would have went up. And I killed 2 guards. Now its hunger would have went up, so now he's at hunger 3.
Okay.
And now he's going to attack that zone with the hammer. So 5 dice total, hitting on a 3. Nice, no hunger. I killed 4 of them.
Yeah.
And troopers are first because I have to do target priority. So I'm going to do that again. 5 dice. This is his second action because the other one was free because Luke Cage's moving.
Yeah.
So 5 dice hitting on a 3. I got 4 more and hunger, so I am ravenous now. But I got 4 more. So the first 2 troopers and then 2 specialists. Because I'm ravenous, I'm going to try to devour now.
Yep.
So it's 5 dice total, and I have to hit on a 5 because of Luke Cage's ability.
Okay.
Because you're -1 to hit, so you need a 5. Nice. So I get that last specialist. So that went better than I thought.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend my last action to go inside the building. And Thor's done, and he's just at 18. He's almost in orange.
That's good.
Yeah.
Didn't that just happen this turn pretty well?
Yeah, he did pretty good this turn.
That's awesome.
Okay. I'm going to activate Dr. Doom, so his hunger's at 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the zone with Luke Cage and the specialists because I ignore target priority because of Callisto.
Okay.
So it's 3 dice hitting on a 3. Nice.
Awesome.
Got all 3 of them. For his second action, I'm going to attack the specialist below us. So, same thing, 3 dice hitting on a 3. Got 2. For his third action, he's going to do that again. 3 dice hitting on a 3. Trying to get those specialists. You got them. Nice. I was worried there. That worked out better than I thought.
Yep.
So now that he's in orange, he has I Am Doom. Before attacking, you may discard zombie trait cards. For each discarded card, gain +1 range or +2 dice or +1 dice to die results. Or enemies suffer -1 toughness. For each card, choose a different effect. So you can discard 2 zombie trait cards to get different abilities.
That's neat.
Yeah, cool. So for his last action, I'm going to go in there with Thor. And he's done. It would be funny to Luke Cage to fight Luke Cage. But I'm not. My hunger will go up to 2. So I'm just going to move into the zone with Thor and Dr. Doom. Because I got to leave that bystander for Winter Soldier. Because he's ravenous.
Yep.
That was his first action. Oh, and now we know that the superhero will be on that objective because we've got the green and the blue.
Yes.
So we got to keep that in mind. So he'll move over into the next zone where the door is. Yep. And he is still in blue. He's only at 3 XP.
Oh, jeez.
So he moved. Let's get a zombie trait. I have 2 lunges, so let's see if I get something different. Are you serious? I got free. How the? Okay, I'll discard one of my lunges to get another lunge with my other lunge. Okay.
That's funny.
Okay, so he's done.
It's my go. I'm going to activate Winter Soldier. His hunger is at 4. He's ravenous, so I'm going to try to devour. Her name's Alana Masters, right?
Alicia Masters.
Alicia Masters. I'm going to try to devour Alicia Masters. So 4 dice for hunger, One dice for Devour, and I hit on 5.
Because of Luke Cage. Yeah.
So, come on, 5s.
You got
Yay.
it. Nice.
So I'm going to swap out the bystander I had before for Alicia Masters. I'm going to keep her instead.
Okay.
So his hunger is down. And now he does not have enough dice to even try to attack Luke Cage. So I think I'm just going to go 1, 2, and get a zombie trait.
Okay.
Quick bite. Discard during your turn. Perform 1 free Devour attack.
Nice.
So I'm going to activate Invisible Woman. Her hunger goes up to 3. I'm going to spend 2 actions going 1, 2. And we already know, because we got the blue and green, that this is a red objective.
So you get 5 XP. And then what superhero is going to be guarding that key card?
Jessica Jones.
Oh, with Luke Cage. Makes sense?
Yep. After the first zombie hero ends their turn each round, she immediately performs 2 actions.
Oh, that's neat. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So next turn, the first hero that finishes her turn, she gets 2 actions. Oh, man.
Yeah.
You have 2 more actions left?
Yes. But if I attack her and I get a hunger, I'm going to be ravenous and I would have to try to devour her. I don't know if that's a good idea.
You can try to. How many dice you're going to get? You get 3 plus...
3 plus 3.
So 6 dice, and you need 4s?
Yeah.
You have 2 more actions left?
Yeah.
You can always spend those 2 actions to move off the zone and go where Winter Soldier and Luke Cage is, and then have...
Have Thing come and deal with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably better.
Because you're going first next turn anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and how many hit points? Let's just hope Thing can take her out.
Yep.
Okay.
So she's going to use her last 2 actions to bypass Jessica Jones and go here. And now Thing is going to go. His hunger goes up to 1. He's going to spend 2 actions to go 1, 2. And then he's going to try to attack Jessica Jones. So I'm going to use Frenzied, which is discard during your turn and increase hunger. Perform 1 free attack action. So my hunger will go up to 2.
And his blue ability is what?
Enemies suffer -1 toughness against your attacks. While ravenous, you cannot suffer wounds from troopers or specialists.
Okay.
So that gets her down to 3 and gives me 5 dice for a free attack. Hits on 4s. Oh.
Oh, you don't hit on 3s, right?
Nope, hits on 4s.
Oh, what's your other card?
Discard after attacking and increase hunger. Reroll any dice.
So you can increase hunger again and re-roll those, the hunger and the 2 frees.
All right, let's do that. So hunger goes up to 3. I'm discarding Insatiable. And we'll re-roll. Put those out of the way.
You got another 4?
Yep.
And her toughness is -1, so you got her.
Yep.
And your hunger goes up, so you're ravenous. But you got Jessica Jones, and you get free XP because you lowered her toughness.
Awesome. So that got Thing into orange. After each attack, his orange ability is after each attack. If you eliminated a guard or superhero, you may perform 1 free attack. This can trigger further free attacks.
Well, you could have got another free attack, but there's no one there.
Yeah.
That's clobbering time, it's called?
It's slobbering time.
Slobber. Oh, yeah, because it's this thing is like clobbering time. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 2 more actions?
Yeah. Because I'm ravenous now, I can't
get a zombie trait
or open the door.
So you can just move up and get ready to go into the next building part.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to move with them.
Okay.
Just so there's 3 and 3. And forgo his last action, and then he takes a wound because he's ravenous. So he's at 2.
Okay. And that's both our teams.
Yep.
Looking okay. We're getting in there close.
We're taking some wounds, though.
Yeah, for sure.
But
so we'll move stuff up and then do spawning. So Luke Cage is in our zone now.
Yeah.
We got to spawn. So from number 1.
8.
Yeah, because we're not in red yet, but we do have people in orange.
Absolutely.
And Luke Cage's still in blue. From the car.
8 Trooper Rush.
Oh, we have enough. There's not many.
But there's nowhere he can move. That would normally trigger Winter Soldier's orange ability, which is each time a rush card is drawn, you may perform one free move action before that activation. But
it's up to you. You can, if you wanted to, you could move into the zone with Luke Cage, so then there's more people absorbing wounds. Both those doors open into the same side anyway, so it's up to you.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He'll use it to move in here.
That's his orange ability that does?
Yes.
Okay.
So we still leave that card there. The green spawn.
Okay. Another red, so he can move again if he wants to. But no, he's good?
No, we're good.
Okay.
But that's interesting.
You could double move. He could move outside if he wanted to, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So from the last red one, superhero.
Okay, so who's going to be down there?
Psylocke. Zombie heroes within range 1 must increase hunger by an additional +1 to use zombie traits.
Huh. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll put those on the board and it'll be your turn. Stuff spawned. Psylocke's on the board now. We got to try to get into that egg. Now we can go to that exit. We got to make our way over there.
Yep.
And you get to go.
So I'm going to activate Winter Soldier. His hunger goes up to 1. His first action, he's going to open the door.
Okay, so we'll have to see what's in there.
Yeah.
So from the first, there's 2 spawns in there and a bystander. Okay.
So first spawn, superhero.
Of course. So who's going to be right in front of us? Oh, of course. Okay.
Spawns with Infinity Stones.
Okay.
Blue 1, yellow 2, orange 3, red 4.
Oh, we're in orange too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gains 1 additional Infinity Stone at the start of each enemy phase. If he has all 6 stones, the players lose at the end of the player phase. So it's a little bit like Cthulhu we were talking about, right? Yeah.
And we made him move too much last time he came there when he had that stone that moves. He only gets 2 activations.
Right.
So we got to remember that too. So Thanos is showing up. And then at the very back,
5 specialists.
Okay, so we'll grab those. So now they're making it hard because Thanos is here now.
Yeah.
And we got to draw free stones for him because we are in orange.
So, Mind Stone. At the start of each enemy phase, all player heroes within range 4 of Thanos are moved 1 zone towards him, ignoring enemies.
Okay. Next.
You said 3, right?
Yeah, because we're in orange.
Soul Stone. Bystander abilities cannot be used within range 2 of Thanos.
Oh, because we were going to use Ben's ability that you could, once we reveal that bystander.
To
you
move thing.
But you can't do that now.
Okay.
Okay, and last one.
Thanos moves +1 zone per move action.
Okay, so we'll remember that now. Each activation, does it say Thanos moves 1 zone per move action? So he spends 1 activation action to move, so then he can move 2. So he can only move 4 total if he moves.
Okay.
I suppose. We played it long when we had him in the subway.
Yeah.
It'd be, wonder if that's house rules, people. If you beat him, maybe you can randomize, maybe you get one of the Infinity Stones. Someone gets that power. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I don't know if there's a there's no mission for him actually in the Guardians of the Galaxy box too.
Right.
There's just being able to play him.
Okay.
Okay, so that was
Winter Soldier's first action.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of funny. He's freaking tries to save it and he opens the door and Thanos is there.
Yep.
I got it. Nope.
Yep.
Okay. So you have 3 more things you can do, right?
Yeah.
And then I don't know what cards you have with him too.
Discard during your turn, perform 1 free devour attack.
Yeah. So we'll reveal the bystander. Let's see what that is.
Mariko Yoshida. When performing melee attacks, you may automatically eliminate 1 additional walker in your zone.
Just Walker?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll grab her.
So, for his next 2 actions. He's going to use that to move past Luke Cage into the zone with Invisible Woman and Zombie Luke Cage. And then for his last action, he will open that door.
Okay. And then he's done?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate Fing. His hunger's already at 4 because he's ravenous. And I am going to attempt to devour Luke Cage.
Oh. I just read that was Luke Cage. Devouring him does not give you reduced hunger. We'll get rid of him, but it won't reduce hunger, which is what we want to do with Thing, because he'll be ravenous.
Yeah.
So, and then even if you won't be able to beat Thanos with a Devourer, because your Devourer will be hitting on 5s. You'll have to hit every single one to get Devourer.
Right.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
And then no, so Thor might be able to do it because Thor isn't going to be ravenous.
Thor might be able to do Thanos, you mean?
No, well, Thanos, or because I'm not ravenous, I can do my normal attacks and he'll be -1 toughness.
Right.
I'm only going to get 3 dice, so I might have to see how I'll do that. And then who else is he going to devour? Do you just want to try to devour him then? Because that's kind of we're kind of screwed with what we can do.
Yeah.
Okay. So 5 dice.
Hits on a 4.
Yeah, because both their abilities counter each other. So you need 4s. Did you do it? Nice. That would have been, if you would have got off, you would have been able to get Thanos. That would have been pretty good.
Yeah.
That happened last game. We could have beat him, but we were attacking other stuff. But you got Luke Cage, but your hunger doesn't go down because of his ability on this card.
Yeah.
But you do get... you lowered his toughness, right?
Yeah.
So he would have been at 3.
Yeah.
So you get 3 XP.
So for his next action, he's going to move into the zone with Thanos. And then he's going to use his last 2 actions to move into the zone with... Her name's Mariko, I think, right?
Yeah.
With Mariko.
And your turn's done?
Yes.
And you take a wound at the end?
Yep, so he has 1 wound.
Ugh, okay.
So I'm going to activate Invisible Woman. Her hunger goes up to 4. She's going to use 1 action to move into the zone with Thanos. And then she's going to use 2 actions to move out and into the zone with Thing and Mariko. And then she's going to use her last action to hopefully devour Mariko.
Okay.
So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour. Hits on 4s.
Got it. Nice.
Awesome.
So now it's over to my team. So I'm going to try to get those specialists in the back there. I know we're all going to get drawn towards Thanos, unfortunately. So I'm going to finally use those lunges that I got with Luke Cage. So his hunger is now at 3. He's going to spend 1 action to go where Thanos is. He's going to spend 2 actions to go where Thing and Invisible Woman are. I got 1 action left, but now I'm going to... Oh yeah, I can do it because I have 1 hunger left. I'm going to discard a lunge, discard during your turn, and increase hunger. So now he's ravenous because he wasn't ravenous before.
Yep.
Move up to 1 zone, ignoring enemies, then perform 1 free devour attack. So now I'm going to try to devour one of those specialists.
Awesome.
So 5 dice. I need a 4. I get to kill 1. So he has no more actions left. So he can't do anything else, but his hunger's at 0.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Dr. Doom. His hunger's at 2.
Okay.
He's going to spend 1 action to go where Thanos is. He's going to spend 2 actions to go up 1 zone. And for his last action, he is going to do lightning into the zone in front of him. So 2 dice for hunger, 2 for lightning. Hits on freeze. That's what, nice. So 3 of those specialists are done. Thor's going to go. His hunger's at 1. He's going to spend 1 action to go where Thanos is. I only get 3 dice, so even if I lower his toughness, I won't be able to beat him.
Yeah.
And hopefully I roll hunger and do it, so I'm not going to take the chance. I have 3 more actions. I'm going to spend 2 to go where Dr. Doom is, and 1 more to go where the Specialist is. Because I'm going to get drawn back 1 zone, but then I won't be in his zone. I just want to get farther ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go where the Specialist is. And that's my team. So, stuff is going to move now. Let's do Thanos first, because she's the more complicated one. So, at the start of the enemy phase, so that's now,
Yeah.
all player heroes within range 4 of Thanos are moved 1 zone towards him, ignoring enemies. So, we'll bring everyone back towards him.
Okay.
So, Thanos will activate. So, he's going to do 2 damage. 1 activation will be to attack. Oh, is it? 1 sec, we'll see. Gains 1 of this Infinity Stone at the start of each enemy phase. Oh, so at the start, we draw another Infinity Stone for him.
Power Stone. Thanos attacks deal 2 wounds.
That's the one we didn't want.
Yeah.
So he's going to attack us twice for 4 damage.
Okay.
So let's see if we can absorb wounds here. So we have to do 4 wounds. Dr. Doom can take 1. Luke Cage can take 1. Oh, Luke Cage isn't there. Sorry, Dr. Doom can take 1. That's it for my team. That's there. And then your team, Visible Woman, can take 1.
Yeah.
She can take 2, actually, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 3 wounds so far.
Winter Soldier can take 1.
Okay. And that's 4 wounds total. So that's Thanos activation.
Yes.
So we'll move everything else up and then do spawning. So the Specialist moved up 1, equal distance between Thor and him. So I moved it towards Luke Cage.
Yeah.
And he can absorb 1 wound in the enemy phase, so he's good. So now we'll do spawning. So from the subway.
Trooper Rush.
6, we have enough.
Yes. But Winter Soldier can move.
What's his ability?
Orange ability. Each time a rush card is drawn, you may perform 1 free move action before that activation.
It doesn't say ignoring enemies though, right?
No.
So it just says 1 free move action.
Yeah.
So you can't move out because you're stuck there with Thanos.
Right. Okay.
It's surprised it doesn't say ignoring enemies.
No.
Okay.
So next, purple card.
Okay.
Superhero.
A lot of superheroes this time.
Sabertooth.
Okay.
Zombie heroes attacking his zone suffer 1 wound for each 1 result.
Ooh, okay. Don't roll 1s against them?
No.
Okay. Green.
Three specialists. We're okay now because we cleared a bunch up.
Okay.
Last one.
Oh, specialist airdrop. That's going to suck.
Yes.
Okay. And we have enough specialists now, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we'll put those on the board. So I'm going to start with Dr. Doom. I can't use Colossus' ability, unfortunately.
Yep.
But his hunger is now at 3. I'm going to get a zombie trait with him, so I can do some of his abilities later.
All right.
So for his first action, let's get a zombie trait.
Taunt. Discard during your turn, select 1 zone within range 2. All enemies in that zone activate and attempt to move towards your zone.
Okay. So for his second action, I'm going to draw a zombie trait.
Resist hunger. Discard during your turn, decrease hunger by 1.
Okay. Because Psylocke is 1 away from us, we'll have to spend an additional we have to increase our hunger to do zombie traits too.
Yes.
But I'm going to use his orange ability to get some more dice and minus toughness too.
Yeah.
For his third action, I'm going to try to attack Thanos.
Okay.
But I'm going to do I Am Doom. Before attacking, you may discard zombie trait cards. For each discarded card, gain +1 ranged, or +2 dice, or +1 to dice results, or enemies suffer -1 toughness.
Okay.
For sure, I'm doing -1 toughness. So right now he's at toughness 4. So I'm going to get rid of taunt. Now, I don't need range. Do I want to dice results? So I hit on a 2. Ooh, that's pretty good. Or +2 dice.
How many dice are you getting?
I'm going to get 3 for hunger and 2 for his lightning. So 5 dice. 5 dice hitting on a 2, I think is better than 7 dice hitting on a 3.
Yeah.
I don't know the mathematics. I know on 2 dice he averages 7, but let's do the +1 to hit. So I'll get rid of resist hunger to get +1 to hit. And that's just for this attack, not for the next one.
Right.
So 5 dice, hitting on a 2, and he is now toughness 4, because there's nothing that he increases his toughness dice, right? Nope. Okay. So we need 4 2s. Come on. Nope. It was a nice try, though.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have anything that can reroll each time you eliminate a superhero. Nope. But his hunger goes up. So he is now ravenous. Unfortunately. He tried.
Yeah.
And for his last thing, that's all he can really do is he's going to try to devour Thanos. So I got to get 5 dice, and they all have to hit 4s. If not, he's going to die. He's going to drop because of ravenous. Nope. So, at the end of his turn, hit points goes down to 0, and Doctor Doom is down. But we'll keep playing it out to see what happens, too.
Yeah.
So, Luke Cage is going to go. Mm-hmm. His hunger is at 1. I'm going to try to attack those 2 specialists in my zone.
All right.
So, 1 for hunger, 2 for his fists. Hitting on freeze. Only got 1. For his second action, I'm going to do that again. So, 3 dice, hitting on a 3. So, hunger goes up by 2, and I get the last specialist into that room. So, the spawn right in front of him.
Gonna have to reshuffle the spawn deck after this one. Escorted bystander.
And we aren't in red yet, so 3 guards, and what's bystander's going to be there? He always shows up. Jimmy Woo?
Yeah. During your turn, you may increase hunger and discard this card to search the zombie trait deck for any 1 card, then shuffle the deck.
Okay. And from the Wrath spawn there.
Three specialists.
Okay. Thor's going to go. His hunger is at 2. I'm going to attack that specialist in my zone. So it's 2 dice plus 2 because of his hammer. So 4 dice hitting on a 3. There we go. So that specialist is done.
Yep. And
it gets him to orange. So his orange ability is, once during your turn, you may increase hunger to level 3 to move up to 2 zones. Then perform 1 free Intimidation Hammer attack in your zone. So, I'm going to do that to increase my hunger to 3. I'm going to move up to 2 zones to do a free Imitation Hammer attack. So, I'm going to go attack those guards. So, it's 5 dice hitting on a 3, and they're -1 toughness because of his blue ability. Nice. Now we're getting better rolls. So, those guards are done. We got to reveal the bystander card, too.
Didn't we already pull Alicia Masters? Oh, because a random bystander spawned.
Oh, okay. So, let's draw another. Yeah, that was. So I was like, how come there's 2? Because, yeah, we didn't put the.
Shanna.
Okay.
When performing a melee attack, you may increase hunger to have all enemies suffer -1 toughness to a minimum of 1.
Okay, so that will be in that zone. So I got 3 more actions. I'm going to spend 1 action to open that green door, even if we get one of us out of here. I have 2 more actions. Do I need to devour? There's no... Too bad I can't throw my hammer to help get rid of those specialists or something. I can devour Jimmy Woo. Oh, because then the guard will come. So yeah, I'm going to devour him anyway.
Okay.
So 3 dice plus 1 because of devour. Trying to devour Jimmy Woo.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, and what's under the card too?
6.
Okay, yeah. So Jimmy Woo's gone. So you don't got to worry about another guard coming. And my hunger goes down to 0. I get that card, And then he's going to spend his last action to go off the board so he can escape.
Okay.
So we got one off.
Yep.
Story-wise, too, Dr. Doom is the one that's supposed to be leading the zombies into the Baxter building, too, but he died.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a mission, the hero mission, where you have to fight against Dr. Doom as zombie form, too.
Right. We used him in that mission that guy designed, right? And he was the bad
mastermind.
Guy? Yeah.
Okay. So it's over to your team.
I'm going to activate Invisible Woman. Her hunger goes up to 1. I'm going to put her hunger up to 2. To use her blue ability, she's going to move into the zone with Luke Cage and take Thing with her.
So what's her blue ability?
Each time you perform a move action, you may increase hunger. If you do, you ignore enemies and may move one zombie hero in your zone along with you. That was her first action. For her second action, she's going to move into that middle hallway towards the exit. For her third action, she's going to go into the room with the exit and go off the board.
Okay. So Winter Soldier's going to get left behind, but you figured Invisible Woman would have saved Thing first?
Yeah. Part of her team. They're all Fantastic Four, right?
Yeah, and Luke Cage is going to get screwed too, even if you used... Oh, how much... So you could have spent another action to bring Luke Cage with you, right? So then that would have pushed you into... 3. So Luke Cage would be with you right now.
Yes.
So for your last action, you can do another move and increase your hunger because you're not ravenous yet, and bring Luke Cage with you off the board.
Yep.
And they both move there, so they both get to escape.
Yep. So now Thing's going to go. He is ravenous, so he's just going to use his 4 activations to get off the board.
So he gets to leave. So 4 out of 2. That was but it got tougher at the end.
It did.
We'll still play. You still got Winter Soldier. I don't know what he can do. He can't get rid of target priority. What card do you have?
Discard during your turn. Perform 1 free devour attack. I don't think you can devour him.
Because your hunger will go up, right?
Yeah.
At the start of your turn.
To 2.
And how many dice does he get to attack?
2 for his spear and then 2 for hunger.
So 4. Yeah, you can't even get Thanos.
Yeah, because he can't use Alicia Masters' ability to use less hunger because he can't. It's in Thanos' stones.
Yeah, and then orange, that's only your rustling.
Yep.
His blue ability is what again?
Each time you eliminate an enemy or bystander with a devour attack, you may also eliminate 1 trooper.
Yeah, that one too. So you can just try to see if you beat Thanos. Your first attack won't do anything, but you're looking for hunger maybe.
Okay, so let's try 4 dice. Does hit on 3, so maybe we'll get...
You actually want a hunger here.
No hunger.
Okay. Again.
There's a hunger.
Okay.
So
his hunger goes up by 1. So now he gets 5 dice. 5 dice. You need
5 dice hitting on 3s.
You need 5. Oh, it was close. 3 of them. You can't minus toughness or anything.
No. So
his hunger goes up. And for his last action,
he'd have to try to devour Thanos.
Okay, let's try.
All right.
5 5s.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I saw that. That's close.
That was really close.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Okay. So that's it. His turn.
Yeah.
Now, on their phase, Thanos will get to go, and he's just going to pummel Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
For 4 damage.
Yep. So Winter Soldier is done. Took it like a champ.
Yep.
Good for him.
And then, although the other ones would have got them too and stuff. So
yeah,
we lost Dr. Doom and Winter Soldier, but we got Luke Cage and Thor and
Invisible Woman and Thing. And I was looking a little dicey there for a minute. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, we had that one chance with Dr. Doom, I think, would have been the best shot, but we didn't get it.
Yeah.
Because Thor could have came down and tried to do it, but hitting on 2s with that many dice, I thought we'd be able to get him.
Yeah.
He's tough, though.
Yep. So
what would have been his next stone, too? Oh, at the start, he would have got a stone, too, before he pummeled Winter Soldier.
Reality Stone. Thanos acts as a spawn point during each enemy phase. Yeah. Jeez.
So he beat you and then pummeled on you more with zombies?
Yep. Throw zombies at you.
So that was a tough one.
It was.
It says medium, right? in the rules for that one?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess after the easy one.
Yeah, we did that last one. It was a longer, tougher one.
Yep.
But once you get into the building, it's cool because then you're going up. So each tile is basically a floor of the building, and there's elevators.
Oh, neat.
And then unlike the X-Men Resistance ones or other ones, when there's multiple floors, you access every floor. So the zombies can actually go down the elevator shaft and come get you.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Cool. And we got to see Gambit and Kitty Pryde, which was cool.
Yep. We're going to use them in a hero game soon, too. A lot of superheroes came up.
Kind of excited. It'll be good. So that was fun. We hope you liked the video as much as we like playing the game. Thanks for coming out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will see you next time.
See ya.